Timeline History of Thailand. Mid-20th century. In the 19th century, the first printing press was introduced in Thailand during the reign of King Rama IV. It marked the beginning of modern media in the country. The newspaper industry started to emerge in the late 19th century, with publications like Bangkok Recorder and Siam Observer catering to the expatriate community. The first Thai-language newspaper, Amarin Winachai, was established in 1844 during the reign of King Rama III. It was a handwritten newspaper. In 1882, King Rama V issued a royal command to establish Suan Maliwang, Garden of Jasmine, as the first printed newspaper in Thailand. The early newspapers focused mainly on official announcements, royal news, and government policies. Development and expansion. 20th century. In the early 20th century, newspapers began to flourish with the growth of print technology and increasing literacy rates. Watcharayan, founded in 1905, is one of the oldest surviving newspapers in Thailand. It played a crucial role in promoting democracy and press freedom. Siam Raf, later renamed Daily News, was founded in 1947 and became one of the most influential newspapers in Thailand. The Thai-language newspaper, Matachan, was established in 1978, known for its investigative reporting and critical stance on political issues. Media landscape changes. Late 20th century. The 1997 Asian financial crisis had a significant impact on the Thai newspaper industry, leading to the closure of several newspapers due to financial difficulties. The rise of digital media in the 2000s brought about changes in the way people consume news, leading to a decline in print newspaper readership. Contemporary scenario. 21st century present. Major newspapers in Thailand as of 2021 included Bangkok Post, The Nation, Thai Rath, Daily News, Matachan, and Kom Chad Luk. These newspapers cover a wide range of topics, including politics, economics, society, and entertainment. Online news portals and social media platforms have gained popularity, providing alternative sources of news and challenging traditional newspapers. History of radio. Initiated by the government in the 1920s, radio broadcasting eventually became available on commercial stations. Early years. 1920s–1930s. In 1924, the Thai government established the Royal Broadcasting Station as a public service under the Ministry of Interior. The station initially broadcasted only on a limited scale, targeting government officials and elite groups. The first regular radio broadcasts in Thailand began in 1925 with a limited schedule of programs, mainly focusing on news, music, and educational content. The medium gained popularity among the public, and by the late 1930s, radio ownership had increased significantly. Expansion in private radio. 1940s–1960s. During World War II, the Royal Broadcasting Station was temporarily suspended, and after the war, it was re-established as the Radio Bangkok station. In the late 1940s, the Thai government started granting licenses for private radio stations, leading to the establishment of various commercial and community radio stations across the country. The introduction of FM radio took place in the 1960s, providing better sound quality and more programming options to listeners. Broadcasting Act and Media Liberalization. 1970s–1980s. In 1977, the Broadcasting Act was enacted, which aimed to regulate and govern the radio broadcasting industry in Thailand. This act allowed for increased private ownership of radio stations. The 1980s witnessed a period of media liberalization, and many new FM radio stations emerged, offering diverse programming choices to listeners. Digital transformation and radio networks. 1990s present. In the 1990s, Thailand embarked on the digital transformation of its broadcasting industry. The introduction of digital audio broadcasting (DAB) and satellite radio brought significant advancements to the radio landscape. The establishment of radio networks became prominent, allowing stations to share programming and resources. This led to the rise of radio conglomerates and the consolidation of the industry. With the advent of the internet, online streaming and podcasts have also become popular platforms for radio content distribution. History of TV. The history of television in Thailand began in the 1950s and has since evolved into a significant form of mass media and entertainment. Here's an overview of the key milestones in the development of television in Thailand. Introduction of television. 1950s–1960s. Television was first introduced in Thailand in the late 1950s. The Thai government established the Radio and Television Broadcasting Authority (RTBA) in 1952 to regulate and oversee broadcasting in the country. In 1955, Thailand's first television station, Thai Television Channel 4 TV4 began broadcasting. Initially, television programs were broadcast for a few hours a day and consisted mostly of news and cultural shows. Expansion and commercialization, 1970s-1980s. In the 1970s, television ownership grew rapidly, and the Thai government allowed the establishment of private television stations. This led to the emergence of commercial television in Thailand. In 1970, Thai Television Channel 7 TV7 was launched as the first privately owned television station in Thailand. It offered a mix of news, entertainment, and drama programs. The 1980s saw further expansion of commercial television, with the introduction of Thai Television Channel 3 TV3 in 1985. TV3 became one of the leading television networks in Thailand and remains popular to this day. Digital transformation and satellite television, 1990s present. In the 1990s, Thailand began its transition to digital television broadcasting. The government encouraged the adoption of digital technology to enhance the quality and coverage of television signals. The 2000s saw the growth of satellite television in Thailand. Various satellite television providers entered the market, offering a wide range of channels and programming options to viewers. The introduction of cable and satellite television allowed for greater access to international channels and expanded the variety of content available to Thai audiences. Broadcasting Act and Media Liberalization, 2000s present. In 2008, the Thai government passed the Broadcasting Act, which aimed to liberalize the media industry and promote competition. The act allowed for increased private ownership and greater diversity of television channels. In Thailand, analog transmission was phased out in favor of digital terrestrial television (DTT) in the 2010s. DTT enables for the broadcast of several channels on the same frequency and improves the picture and audio quality. Particularly by Southeast Asian standards, Thailand has a robust media industry. Long-standing extensive control by the Thai government and military, particularly over radio and television outlets. The media in Thailand, both local and international, has seen growing limitations and censorship, sometimes subtle, sometimes overt, throughout the regimes of Thaksin Shinawatra and the following military-run administration after the coups in 2006 and 2014. The Thai press was classified as not free. In Freedom House's 2017 Freedom of the Press report, Thailand was ranked 137th out of 180 countries in terms of press freedom in 2021, an increase of 3 places from 2020. Attacks on press freedom have persisted in 2020, including self-censorship by the mainstream media over the protests in Thailand in 2020-2021 that called for the change of the Thai monarchy. 4 professional media organizations in Thailand released a joint statement on World Press Freedom Day 2015 urging the military government to lift onerous press restrictions and stop interfering in the National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission of Thailand.